Hi everyone! Welcome to Basic Japanese Writing, the fastest, easiest, and most fun way to master the Japanese alphabet. You have learned these 43 hiragana characters from the previous lessons. In this lesson, you learn 3 new characters and just 2 new sounds. Yes, you've learned one of them before. Stay tuned to find out which one. The first hiragana character for this lesson is wa. Wa. Do you remember that the hiragana character ha is pronounced as wa if it's a particle? Well, the wa sound is actually signified by this character as well. Wa. To remember wa, think of it as a white swan. Many people have a hard time remembering ne, re, and wa because their left halves look the same. Hopefully, our mnemonics can come to the rescue. Remember, ne is the snail with a spiral in its shell. Re is a reindeer looking up in the sky. And wa is a white swan floating on the water. Hiragana wa is written in 2 strokes. It starts the same way as the characters similar to it. So it starts with a vertical line that goes from top to bottom. The second stroke starts with a short horizontal line that passes the first stroke. It then goes diagonally to the left, passing the first stroke again, and retraces back. But this time it makes a big curve. Now you're done. Okay, let's see it again. This is the hiragana character wo. Wo. It is also commonly said as o. O. Try to think of wo as a crack in the wall. Wo is a very distinct character. It is never used in a word, but instead, it functions as the object marking particle. So whenever you say this, it means that the word before it is the object of the sentence. For example, リンゴを食べました. This means I ate an apple. The object of the verb 食べました or ate is リンゴ or apple, and it's the one that comes before を. Hiragana を is written in 3 strokes. The first stroke is a horizontal line going from left to right. The second stroke starts as a diagonal line that crosses the first stroke, then turns and makes a hump. It should end lower than where it turned. The third stroke is a curved line that starts from here and intersects the second stroke on the humped part. Okay, let's see it again. Our final character for this lesson is the hiragana n. N. This one's easy. It looks like an italicized N. Hiragana n is also special because you can never start a word with it. It could only be found in the middle or at the end of words. One more thing that's special about n is that its pronunciation varies a bit depending on the syllable that comes after it. It can sometimes have an n sound when it comes before a b or p sound. For example, konbu and kanpai. And sometimes it can have an n sound when it comes before a g sound, like in hangaku. Hiragana n is written in 1 stroke. It starts out as a diagonal line going down to the left, then turns and retraces a bit before making a wave. Flick your pen at the end. Okay, let's say it again. Let's see all the characters again. Wa, wo, or o, and finally, n. Now, let's review what you've learned. I'll show you a character or a word and give you time to say them. Ready? wo. It looks like a crack in the wall, right? Yo. Pa. Ge. Which one is the hiragana? Wa. It's this one. N. Sho. Remember, it's not shio. It's sho. Kawa. This means river. En. It means circle. It's also the Japanese currency, yen. In Japanese, we call it en. Watashi. Watashi is I or me. Ongaku. This means music. Shinbun. It's a newspaper. Since after n comes bu, we pronounce it as n. Shinbun. Okaasan. Okaasan means mother. Mizu wo nomu. This means to drink water. Yasai wo taberu. This means to eat vegetables. Great job! Did you know? There used to be hiragana characters for wi and ue. However, just like how wo is pronounced interchangeably as o, wi and ue was also pronounced as the vowels I and e. So they become obsolete. You never know, but maybe wo might become obsolete in the future as well. Okay, let's wrap up this lesson by recapping what you've learned. In this lesson, you learned the hiragana characters wa, wo, and n. よくできました。You've now mastered all 46 hiragana characters and all 101 Japanese syllable sounds. Here are the 46 hiragana characters. They are used mainly for Japanese words and as grammatical particles. These are the 5 vowel sounds, and the rest are a combination of a consonant and a vowel sound except for n. This is the dakten or tenten mark that makes the consonant of the syllable voiced. It can modify the characters under the K, S, T, and H columns. On the other hand, this is the handakten or maru mark and is exclusively used for the H column. It makes the consonant sound plosive. Japanese digraphs are formed by adding a small ya, yu, or yo to a consonant plus an I syllable. They are pronounced by gliding to the Y sound and not pronouncing the I. Pronunciation of hiragana characters is always the same except for these characters with alternate pronunciations. Ha is pronounced wa when it's used as the topic marking particle. He is pronounced e when it's used as a preposition. Wo is actually more commonly pronounced as o, and n can sometimes be pronounced n or n, depending on the syllable that comes after it. Congratulations! You now know all the syllable sounds native to Japanese. But wait, we are not done yet. Did you know that around 10% of Japanese is made of loan words from English? You will already know many Japanese words just by learning the loan words in katakana. So you definitely don't want to miss out on them. Before you go, practice writing the following words on your own. Niwa, kawa, wasabi, wakai, 悪い、わかる、和菓子、安心、残念、わがまま、満足、惑星、誕生日、 混乱する。出版社。服を買う。窓を開く。雑誌を読む。道を歩く。映画を見る。See you in the next lesson. またね